Most people believe celebrities get rich because of talent, fame, or luck. That belief is comfortable, but it's wrong. If fame created wealth, most celebrities would stay rich. They don't. Some make millions and lose everything. Others quietly build empires that last decades. The difference isn't money, it's psychology. In this video, you'll discover how celebrities rewire their identity, control their emotions, and use status as leverage, so wealth stays with them long after fame fades. Once you see this, you'll never look at money the same way again. Most people believe celebrities get rich because of talent, luck, or fame. But that belief allows people to admire wealth from a distance without ever questioning their own psychology. What you don't see is the mental infrastructure behind celebrity wealth. Money is not created on stage, on screen, or on social media. Wealth is created internally, long before it ever appears externally. Celebrities who get rich and stay rich understand something most people never learn. Money follows identity, not effort. The average person thinks in terms of income. How much do I make per month? How many hours did I work? How can I work harder? This way of thinking traps people in linear growth. Celebrities who build lasting wealth think in terms of positioning. They don't ask how much they can earn. They ask who they must become so value naturally moves toward them. Their mind is trained for leverage. One decision, one partnership, one strategic move can reshape an entire financial future. When someone becomes famous, something psychologically dangerous happens. Their external reality upgrades overnight, but their internal identity often doesn't. This creates tension. Many celebrities win the lottery of fame, but lose everything because their self-image stays outdated. They still think like employees while earning like owners. Celebrities who stay wealthy do the opposite. They upgrade their identity faster than their income grows. They stop seeing themselves as actors, athletes, or artists. They see themselves as brands, businesses, assets that must be managed intentionally. This identity shift is the real separation point. Most people consume status. Wealthy celebrities manufacture it. They understand that status is not vanity. It's leverage. Status opens doors. It grants access to capital, information, and opportunities that remain invisible to most people. The higher your perceived status, the less effort it takes to attract money. Wealth moves toward authority, clarity, and confidence. Another major difference lies in emotional regulation. Most people use money to regulate how they feel. When they're stressed, they spend. When they're insecure, they buy. When they feel behind, they flex. Celebrities who stay rich don't use money emotionally. They use it strategically. Money becomes a tool, not a coping mechanism. This emotional distance allows them to stay calm when others panic. And panic is the fastest way to destroy wealth. Delayed gratification plays a crucial role here. While the average person wants the reward now, wealthy celebrities are trained to wait. They understand compounding. They know that restraint today creates dominance tomorrow. This is why real wealth often looks quiet. Long-term investments, strategic silence, patience. The loudest spending usually comes from people trying to convince themselves they've made it. Risk is another misunderstood factor. Celebrities who stay rich don't avoid risk. They avoid ignorant risk. They know the difference between uncertainty and recklessness. They don't gamble for excitement. They calculate for control. When they don't understand something, they buy expertise. Advisors, lawyers, managers. Their ego isn't fed by danger. It's fed by precision. Time is perhaps their most valuable asset. Wealthy celebrities protect their time aggressively. They understand that every minute spent on low-leverage activity is a minute their brand isn't compounding. That's why they delegate early. They build teams. They outsource decisions that don't require their unique thinking. This isn't laziness. It's leverage. Their environment also shapes their psychology. Celebrities who stay wealthy are extremely intentional about who they're around. They understand that proximity shapes behavior. Old environments activate old habits. Old conversations reinforce old limits. New levels of wealth require new mental norms. This is why many successful celebrities change cities, circles, and routines. Not out of arrogance, but out of self-protection. They also understand narrative control. Wealth is sustained through storytelling, externally and internally. Celebrities who stay rich control the story told about them, but more importantly, the story they tell themselves. Failure becomes feedback. Setbacks become repositioning moments. They never collapse into victimhood. Psychologically, they maintain agency. And agency is power. One of the most subtle but powerful traits they develop is emotional detachment from money. For most people, money represents safety, self-worth, and identity. For wealthy celebrities, money is data, feedback, a scoreboard that reflects decision quality. This detachment prevents impulsive decisions and allows consistency under pressure. Another overlooked strategy is identity diversification. Celebrities who stay rich rarely rely on a single role. Actor and producer, athlete and investor, artist and owner. This doesn't just diversify income, it protects the ego. When one identity struggles, the entire self-image doesn't collapse. This psychological stability allows rational decisions even in downturns. Perhaps the most important difference of all is long-term orientation. Celebrities who stay wealthy don't chase trends for validation. They align every move with identity. They think in decades, not months. They build systems, not moments. While others are busy proving success, they are quietly compounding it. This is why wealth is not a phase for them. It's a state. Not luck, but consequence. Not coincidence, but psychology in motion. Anyone can make money once. Very few can keep it. Because keeping wealth requires discipline, emotional control, identity evolution, and strategic patience. Here's the truth few people say out loud. Money doesn't change who you are. It amplifies who you already were. If your psychology is unstable, money accelerates collapse. If your psychology is structured, money compounds power. And this is why wealth is not a financial skill. It's a mental discipline. If this way of thinking resonates with you, you're already ahead of most people. Subscribe and continue building the psychology that makes wealth inevitable. Because once your identity is right, money has no choice but to follow.